That
What?
and being out on a ride when it hits sunset,
Oh yeah.
like just happening to be out while it, and then you look up.
When you
Yeah,
weren't expecting it. Oh, hey Suki. I think we
perfect.
might be live. We were just chatting about
We
peak
are.
moments before on the show. What we like riding and early hours, Devon was saying, and sunset, sunrise, all those
Yeah,
fab times.
I miss working early in the morning, like having to be at work at like 5:30, 6 a.m. because then I'm out at
Yeah.
like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning on the roads when nobody else is out.
To have the streets to yourself or wherever
Yeah,
you're riding
carving across
is the
5 lanes of
best, isn't it?
traffic.
You can take race lines then, can't you, and be
Hmm.
having some fun without getting into no bother. Talking about
Yeah,
having
as long as the
places to
cops leave
yourself,
me alone.
yeah. We were so lucky last Thursday. We had the mountain boarding centre I go to, Bugs Boarding in Gloucester. We actually had it to ourselves on Thursday when Drew was over visiting from the
Hell yeah, that's
States.
awesome.
Yeah, so I've been there many
Yeah, I'm
times. I
excited to
never
see
had.
Drew's videos.
Yeah.
He looks like he's having a whole boatload of fun over there with y'all.
Oh yeah. He was only over 5 days, and I rode with him 2 of those days, and yeah, a whole lot of fun. Top guy. A lot of love for Drew.
Yeah, Drew's awesome.
For sure. It's nice
Ugh.
to. I'm hoping to come over to Con this year, but obviously that's another story. To come over to the States for another reason.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm trying to get Dylan to come out here.
oh wow, from Oz.
Yeah,
Nice. He'll.
hopefully this year. Hopefully. Hey, what's up, Thomas?
Oh yeah, Thomas. Yeah, we were riding together on the weekend. Oh, yeah, all the days go into one now, don't they?
Time flies when you're
Um,
having fun.
oh yeah. So have you been riding today, Devon? Have you been out and about?
Not today, no. I'm gonna be out later though. I gotta
Nice.
go run to the store. I did. I have switched my commuter board from my race board to this thing over here. Went from
Ooh.
18s. It's not the greatest experience in the world because I don't like DKP trucks, and that's the trucks that are on this currently. But
Okay.
um, I went from 18s 4P to 12s 8, like a little over 1,000 watt hours to a little over 2,000 watt hour.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
big jump, isn't it? Doubling.
yeah, so the range is. I'm enjoying the range a lot. I don't have to
Oh
charge at
yeah.
work anymore.
Yeah, that's great. You
No
can go
top
both
off.
ways before you need to charge.
Yeah,
One less thing to carry in the bag, isn't it?
yeah, and I
I've had
just
a
got.
big. Mhm.
Oh, hey, I remembered the thing that I wanted to talk about
Oh,
just
cool.
now.
Go with it. Strike with the iron
It's
sword.
our spec races. So Intro to Speed Utah is being sponsored by X-Way, and they're having us do spec races
Right.
on their Flex Paragon series.
Okay.
Our next day is this next Sunday, this coming Sunday. For those of you in Utah, if anybody knows,
Oh wow. So this Sunday in Utah. Whereabouts in Utah?
it's at the South Jordan Middle School, so like Salt Lake Valley area. But
So
there's 3 more days in this series. We take your points from your top 3 days. So if you didn't make it to the first one a couple weeks ago, you can still win technically. Um, I
okay.
won. I won day one and I got one of the X-Way backpacks that can carry a board.
Oh yeah.
It's not in here; it's in the other room. But that backpack is really really cool.
So do you sometimes carry a second board when you're riding?
Um,
Or no,
occasionally,
no,
yeah.
you. Yeah.
I like to ride Electra to places and then skate the Violet.
Yeah, I do here. Yeah, different use cases, isn't there? Something I've got into lately is oh, here we go. Yeah, amazing day here. Oh, fab. Chats with House. Sounds good. Yeah, it's been really warm and sunny, I bet, Jan. You've been out wheeling around by the sounds of it. Hope you got a crew together. Or just enjoying a solo zen moment. It's all good, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice to have the sort of start of good weather in the UK now. So I've been riding all year, and it's been fun. The
Yeah, we had an unseasonably warm winter in Utah, so I was able to ride like pretty much, well, yeah, all winter. I've only had to lift to work twice, three times maybe, and that's
ah
unheard of. But
brilliant. So
now we're getting what would have been snow in the form of water.
ah
Yeah,
yeah, that's not the best for electric pursuits, is it?
no, no,
Bearings and such like are the one for myself that tend to suffer. Touch wood, I've been riding through some quite wet conditions, and the electronics and the setup seems to be holding well, really well, no problems at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, the bearings suffer. Whatever you do, really,
yeah,
what goes back.
the bearings
Okay.
definitely get cooked really quick. I
Mm.
personally run bearings with seals on both sides.
Yeah, definitely double sealed.
Yeah, t-shirt weather,
T-shirt.
herding deer.
That's what we heard in deer. Brilliant. Venison for tea, if people aren't vegetarian, that is. Oh, brilliant. That reminds me of a time we rode a country house in Devon. And oh, funny enough, Devon, the county in England, Devon. Uh, we met the Earl of Devon. I don't know if you're related to him.
Wow,
And we rode around his Powderham Castle, this sort of country house and estate. And yeah, it was really cool.
that sounds dope.
So, yeah, sounds like Jan was doing something similar. He was riding aboard as well. This guy, he was a fairly young sort of lord, I guess, and yeah, he was having a good time and opened up his place for us to ride. So that was good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing the places you go sometimes with these vehicles, isn't it? Um,
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't. I think I've told this story on the show before, but the job that I have now, I wouldn't have if I didn't ride ESK8. So
ah,
I rode my board to an interview at a place that was right next to where I work currently.
mm-hmm.
And I got there like 30 minutes early because I don't like being late to anything. So I'm
No.
just riding around the parking lot on the Phantom, and I ride in front of this Longhorn Steakhouse a couple of times. First time, nothing happened. Second time, this guy that's sitting on the bench, hey, can I ride that? At first, I say no
Ah.
because it's the Phantom X. It's 21S most powerful production board on the market. Um, but I
but
changed my mind. I was like, you know what? I'll go over. I talked to him. Find out he has a board at his house, and he rides. So I'm
oh,
like, okay, I'll turn the remote down. Here you go. Take my helmet. Yada
yeah.
yada. He brings me the board back, and he's like, hey man, you want some food? I was like, Longhorn Steakhouse. I'll take some food. Hell, give me a steak. You
Mm-hmm.
know. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, go over to your Buffalo Wild Wings interview, and whenever you're done, or whenever the food's done, I'll text you and let you know because he grabbed my Instagram and whatnot. And when I went over there to get the food, I ended up talking to one of his managers, and now I work
Mad.
at Longhorn Steakhouse.
How long have you been working there now, Devon? How long's that been?
3 months.
Okay. So yeah, these last 3 months wouldn't have been like that if it hadn't been for Eastgate and just that chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
100%.
funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's I quite like going out riding sometimes, just reminding me of something and not having a plan of where I'm going to ride and kind of, am I going to go left, am I going to go right, am I going to go straight on, and just
Yeah.
kind of see where you end up sometimes.
So I usually always have a destination in mind whenever I go
Uh-huh.
for a rip. But
But not how you're getting there.
I've started um what? I've started doing that. I've started going out and just being looking, just looking around like, oh, I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I'm gonna go that way. And just kind of getting lost, and it's
yeah.
been really fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a different kind of thing, isn't it? Whenever times you'll have a route in mind. We're doing some group rides soon in Wales, near how I am, and there's a lot of kind of organising of kind of what route you're going to do and where people can meet and different ranges and such like. Steak and Stoke on wheels, that's the one. We do burgers and buns in Wales, Jan, when you can.
Steak and
So
Stoke, I like it. I like it.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, burgers, burgers, beer, and boards. It's all good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, man. I forgot what I was talking about now. If anyone can remember, please pop it in the comments.
Hey, it's just your turn. I did it earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah, that having to like sort of plan things, when you're doing rides. So, oh, group prize. Yeah, thanks, Suki. Just came back to me. So, 3 weeks tomorrow, we've got some people meeting up. Yo, Craig.
What's
Craig
up, Craig?
down under. So yeah, we had about 100 or so people come last year, and all different PVs all kind of get together. We're doing 4 days because it's a bank holiday weekend. Not everyone can do the 4 days, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The Monday being a holiday as well as a weekend. And we're doing 11 rides over 4 days, so 3 a day for 3 of them. And yeah, going to get lots of people together and have some fun. Getting lost, huge batteries helps. That's right.
Yeah, I can't wait to get lost on the R1. 20S10P is gonna take me a long time to kill.
Oh yeah.
Even on park tires, it's not gonna matter.
And we're saying, is that the 2000 watt hour we were chatting about earlier?
No, that's
No, that
the
was the
Phantom
other
X
board,
is
wasn't it?
2000
Yeah.
watt hour. This
Yeah.
is also 2000 watt hour, but
Aha.
20S10P of 5 amp hour cells is 3600 watt hour.
Wow. 36. That is some battery you got there, Devon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is. Don't hear many with. I can't think of one to be honest with with more there for that sort of configuration.
Yeah, I haven't seen a high voltage build. He was.
Ah, true. Yeah, yeah. I rode with Drew this time last week. We were both
Yeah.
boarding on
He rode
Thursday.
he rode Davies
Trike.
strike, yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Well,
With the board dynamic steer drive and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They were screaming, weren't they? Ah, I've got a scoop on that actually. He's not on the board dynamics anymore. He's now
Oh.
on the moons on his trike. There's a
Moon
very
drive, huh?
distinctive whine to them. If you watch Drew's video on YouTube, you will hear the moons. He's been putting the thicker grease in. He's going to do a mod. You can print some. Here we go. That's one of the YouTubes. There's a printed mod to kind of help the grease stay where it is. There's a lot of space in the moon drives, and to kind of limit the space, keep the grease where you want it. So yeah, a lot of trikes in Wales. All my friends have been building them this winter. Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, y'all got me thinking about a trike build because I have a box of ESCs sitting down here.
Yeah.
They're just in a box.
Yeah, you might as well be on a trike, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need just a bit of welding. Generally, they need a bit of cut and shunt, and away. Yeah, I love the fact you can repurpose the escape parts.
Yeah, because it's all.
Whatever you want to chat about, Josh. Joshua, pop some questions up. We'll do our best. If we can't answer them,
yeah, just
maybe
a little
someone else can.
Impromptu one today. We don't really got a schedule for this one in particular. Just mentioning some cool stuff. Let's see. I talked about the spec race. With the spec races for our intro to speed chapter, the winner of the whole event gets a Flex Paragon.
Ah, nice.
So $1,400 value.
That's a great prize, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. The new X-Ways come with the Rexus remote and stuff too. If I get one of those, I'm gonna be getting the UART receiver for the Rexus remote, so I can put it on my DIY.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I remember they're making them DIY friendly, weren't they? Which is good.
Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked that they did that. I tried to get Propel to do that with the Palm remote, and to no avail.
That's a shame. It's nice when that can happen. So
Depends
can you
on
ride all year round? Oh yeah.
I usually can.
we give it a good go, don't we? Yeah, right on,
Good job.
Joshua.
Slight stall in e-boarding technology.
Hmm.
Calling it a slight stall would be accurate if there is one. I don't necessarily think there is one though. There's things that companies are working on that we don't know about that they've yet to release or say anything about.
Mhm.
I say we, I mean y'all. Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think at any given point in time, any any niche hobby or anything, especially when there's racing involved, there is going to be some sort of plateau at some point in time. But I
Hmm.
don't think we're there yet. There's there's a lot there's a lot of like nuanced things that I think
Hmm.
companies could start doing to make themselves stand out. Like, say, a vest company besides that FlipSky or Spintend that has a remote and the ESC capable of horn and light outputs. Like
Hmm.
I don't have the remote in here. My Spintend Uni
Yeah.
One remote has a button on it
Yeah.
for a horn and a
I know.
headlight. You just
Yeah, I
have to
got you.
use their ESC, and I don't want to use their ESC. Damn it!
No, I've got a friend, and he loves to call them his splint hens remotes, and I no matter how much we correct, and he loves his horn and his light setting that up. On his split my splint hens. He's got 4-wheel drive set up. It's quite a monster. He acquired it off one of the Apex developers, Q. It was a 4-wheel drive setup, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. It is, yeah. So that was good.
Horns on remotes. Woohoo!
I guess it's the times, isn't it, for seeing how things are improving. You just look at the harsh times. If they're getting quicker, then things are moving on.
Well,
Woohoo!
that
Yeah.
and I don't know. I think we've been focused on like improving the reliability and the power output and stuff. Um, and I think we're at a decent point in time in which we can safely experiment with other weird things.
Hmm.
Like just different add-ons. Like when Propel released the Sigma, and it has a power delivery charge port on it that's Type C. They were the first person to do that.
Okay.
Uh,
Saying in NYC there, you need your horns to sort of alert other people, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have that PID Zoom horn in my board. But the issue that I seem to have with that is after a certain amount of time, PID Zoom things stop listening to the remote.
Oh,
So like the
you
light,
have to get in there and.
yeah, I have to. So the lights that I have on this board, if they're off for more than 21 out or 24 hours, you have to turn them on manually, and then the remote will work. And I think it's
Oh,
along the same thing with the horn. If you don't use it every so often, it'll
hibernation. It's sort of a
disconnect.
hibernation issue, maybe a 24
Yeah,
hour sort of. Yeah.
which which that for the horn specifically, I put it in the ESC box on the back, so it's not
Okay.
easily accessible at all. Like it's only 4 bolts
No.
to get to, or 6 bolts to get to it, but it's
Yeah.
still annoying that I would go to be on a trail and hit my horn and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Because you want it to work at that time, don't you? In that emergency situation.
Yeah,
Yeah. Josh is
exactly.
fancying USB ports. I guess that's for charging up other devices, isn't it? Quite a few companies have done that now,
Yeah,
haven't
you
they?
can charge your remote and stuff. I did that.
Some
I did that on my first DIY like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's a good feature to have, isn't it? I've ridden with some people who insist on they'll use their remote routinely on a power bank at the time as they're using it,
Ugh.
and that yes, craziness, isn't it? It's that's got to be like a last resort backup for me. And then
Yeah,
I've been
that's
outright,
last resort for me too. I always keep a power bank on me, but my
yeah,
remote has died in its entire life one time, and that was
ooh,
by complete accident.
yeah, it's a lot to learn, Josh, and a lot of fun. Wish you
Yeah,
well.
there's a lot to DIY.
Yeah. So
I did before I built my first board. I did 2 months of research before buying any parts, and I still regretted some of my purchase decisions.
yeah, you've really got to look at the. I think to look at what other people have had work. You know what ESC with what motors pairing, and maybe go that way initially. That's where a lot of people fall down.
Yeah, if you
Back
don't
to
have fuck around and find out money anyway.
no, this is it. My personal remote, it's got you can swap the batteries in it, which it's a bit of a nuisance. You don't recharge it, but you can never run out of battery if you know what I
I
mean.
mean, I would.
And
I'm.
pros and cons to that one.
I got ideas now because I have. So
Uh,
I vape and I don't like charging my
yeah.
vape, so I have this. So I
Oh,
just
I'm just
pop
trying to
these
look
out,
closer.
pop them in, swap the new ones into the charger.
Yeah, yeah,
If I
yeah.
could do that with my remote,
Yeah, I'm sure you could, couldn't you? Yeah, yeah. The only issue, I guess, is the more you can take things apart, more water and dust and rubbish can get in there. I take great care riding in the UK in wet and mud and these like harsh conditions to really seal up the remotes as well. I
hmm
find that can be a weak point sometimes with the systems. Obviously,
yeah,
now we've got the
I've
jet ski
worried
ones
about
coming in,
that.
haven't we? The e-foil waterproof remotes. I think that's very exciting. You know, throwing in salt water to still work. So we need a
Yeah,
bit more of that on the scene.
yeah, I don't think very many companies have really thought about their remotes being waterproof. Because like even if you're not
Mm,
really riding in the rain, what if you accidentally drop it or something and it lands in some water,
it's true, yeah.
lands in a little puddle or something?
And you're only as strong as your weakest link, aren't you? You know, another very water resistant board, and if you've got no remote, no good.
Yeah, hmm.
It's all
Might have
fun
to
when
do
it
some
works, though, isn't
waterproofing on
it?
my remote.
What's that, dude?
I said I might have to do some waterproofing on my remote.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One we do in the UK, we just kind of cover our hand with something. So, like in the winter, we'll maybe put a mitten on over the remote hand, like
Okay.
a winter mitt. So it keeps your hand warmer and it keeps the remote nice and dry if it's snowing or raining or something, you know. So that's worked well. How many miles do you get on your board? Oh, Suki's asking me a question there, isn't she? It depends what battery I've got on this, Suki. So I can get 2.5 miles on a ride. That's a very short range battery. Or sort of 40 miles on the board is yeah, I can carry more in my rucksack and such like. So yeah, basically swappable batteries on the board, swappable batteries on the remote, sort of endless ride. It's all good. Trigger style remotes. I've used them. I'm used to sort of thumb myself now. How about yourself? You got any preference, Devon?
I've used I've used a trigger remote a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think obviously the human condition you can get used to anything. I think
True.
there's greater motor control.
Thanks, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you have more
The
fine motor
fine
control with
dex.
your digits
Uh huh.
than your thumb. So I think
Well, you've got more sort of digits to move, haven't you? It's more three rather
yeah,
than two, if you know
and
what I mean. On yeah.
if trying to think of the right words.
Mm. The worry people say, isn't it, is in a crash situation, do you grip tightly with your hand? But what is? I think you can train yourself to do anything. I was going to start mentioning swapping your hand with a remote. That's always fun, isn't it? Using your
I
your
can't. I
non-dominant hand to
cannot do that shit. I
it doesn't
can't.
feel anywhere near as good, but
No.
I have had to learn to do it for some very strange reasons in certain scenarios. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I think if I had to
it,
like panic brake or anything, I would kill myself if I tried to use
mm,
my left hand with my remote. Like if I had to
yeah,
emergency brake or do any
I
sort of
know.
emergency maneuvers, I'm
Yeah,
screwed.
the one that happens to me is I got bi-directional, so I quite often ride sort of in reverse, and then I can get confused with that if I want to do the opposite. If I want to
hmm
stop, you know, I'll accelerate more rather than brake sometimes. So that's always interesting. Um, but yeah, knock on wood, not too many problems with it.
Um, one of one of the things I did see somebody mention about trigger remotes is getting your fingers stuck. in the mechanism for the trigger.
Okay.
Like if you fall over or something, just accident, your finger gets stuck in it and you're mashing full throttle. Um, I feel the same
Okay.
way. I think I think companies that release new remotes need to like basically automatically release a VESC based version as well for us DIY guys. But I
For
understand why
sure.
they won't because we're
Yeah.
a much smaller portion of the community.
Definitely.
But I mean, X-Way did it.
Yeah. Good on X-ray
It's
with the
not.
ruckus.
It's not that hard to make a UART compatible receiver for like FOC based remotes. It's really not.
No.
And they're
Yeah.
obviously not that expensive either. The one from X-Way for the Rex's remote is like $25.
Okay. So you're a big fan of VESC, the same as myself, then, Devon?
Yeah, I don't like proprietary ESCs. I like being able to connect to stuff and
Yeah.
diagnose and change parameters if I want to. Even if it means
Yeah.
I set my board on my desk and plug it into my computer, I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on it. It's I just feel VESC is best, and that's kind of my short answer on that one.
Yeah,
Uh,
literally, that's his best. Like
yeah.
I'm sure there won't be any issues that arise from radium switching to the
Yeah, they've
was it
switched to tritium and it's
JKESCs?
yeah,
Because I mean, Stooge has been using the JKESCs for his Mohawks, and he specifically said he's super impressed with the reliability and power output of them and whatnot.
hmm
So I don't think it's necessarily going to be a bad thing for consumers, but for those of us that are heavily into the DIY scene and stuff, it's going to be a downside as far as the Mach 1S is concerned. But I
yeah,
like the new remote that they came out with for it. 12-hour
yeah,
battery life, nice bright
yeah,
screen, aluminum case.
yeah. There's a lot to like about the new Radium, and the price point you know, is
Yeah, they made it
brilliant.
cheaper. So y'all mofos that are talking about it's
Yeah,
too expensive, they made it cheaper.
eh,
Drop your
I,
bitching.
I I would, if I'm going to buy a board that price with that type of wheel, I'm going to write Iridium myself.
Yeah,
But
yeah. If I'm for that much money, if I'm buying a board with street wheels, I'm getting a radium. I'm not getting shit
yeah,
else. I don't
yeah,
want anything else.
yeah. I was actually looking up on the RTS recently on how to sort of make it work with the servos and what have you, and I can see people doing that with these, isn't it? You know, kind of swapping them out for Vesks, maybe those, and doing a few bits and pieces. But
Yeah, I'm sure it
yeah,
wouldn't be too difficult to get a vest in it. Espe-
yeah.
Good lord. Ugh. Especially since there's been a vest in that chassis before, so we know it has the space.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Because they're not
great.
changing anything else about it. It's the same. It's the same
I,
monocoque chassis.
yeah, I love the deck as well. I like the fact that the deck can be swapped so easily now, and the color
Yeah,
choices. I think
it's a bamboo core instead of foam core
yeah,
carbon fiber, so you can customize it really easy.
yeah,
That is one of
uh,
the things that I liked most about the Mach
yeah.
One in the first place is that you could just pop the deck off and you can stand on
Yeah,
the chassis without a deck on it and it won't do anything.
yeah. It's kind of it's unique in that point, I think, isn't it? Within the industry, it's got some real nice design features. I think
Yeah, I'm surprised I
I
haven't seen anybody put a different deck on one yet.
hmm,
Like I've only seen Mach Ones with a Mach One deck on it. I haven't seen a Mach
I
One
think it was
monocoque with a different deck on top.
yeah, I think quite pricey that initial deck was it? Just
Yeah,
to buy another one. But yeah, people with deep pockets, and now you can obviously retro put the new cheaper style one on the original, can't you? Because all the holes will match up and such like.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got a lot of love for the Radium. They said the narrower front truck, didn't they, to kind of improve the steering without the RTS. Uh,
Yeah, I'm
and
sure it made a difference, but it won't be the
no,
same as having RTS.
it's like I see it as like I like 99 things about it, and I would buy one with my own money. But it's just that little. Well, is it more than 1 in 100? But just keep lamenting the RTS, I guess, isn't it? I wonder if it'll be an upgrade later. I can imagine it being an option.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
you could have that one, pay more, and yeah, there we go.
That's my question too. Is what's stopping them from putting the RTS system on it? Is it the new
Produced,
JKESC or is it the higher voltage? Because
yes.
I haven't. That's a question for Dylan. I
80,
wonder if his
yeah,
18S Mach 1 that caught on
18S
fire.
had that.
I
Yeah,
wonder if it had RTS on it or not. Because if it did, I guarantee you the limiting factor is the ESC and not the battery voltage.
yeah. I mean, 18S has got a lot more normal now, isn't it, in the scene? Did you say fire? Did I hear there? I mean, things catch fire sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a prototype battery
Pro-
for Dylan
yeah.
specifically that he was testing. So
He's a
we're not
crazy.
going to talk about it.
He's a crazy rider, isn't he? I think he doesn't.
Yeah,
The same rules don't seem to
he's
apply to Dylan.
he's the king of break shit.
Yeah.
He literally.
We got we got
That's
one or-
what.
we
That's
got
why
one or
Radiant
two
hired him because he breaks shit.
we got one or two guys like that in the UK with like crash test dummies, for the boards as much as they
Shit,
break
that's
it,
been.
gets
I mean,
fixed.
I crashed just the other day.
There we go. I could sit in the dirt and green. Is it less wattage overall? Is it? I would have thought the voltage would have
Yeah,
increased
it's
then.
less wattage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was getting that vibe that it was more for the masses. A lot of the very good features. Again, that price point is awesome. But I wonder if they will do something in the middle later. Kind of in between.
I mean, they
Getting
did
closer to the
have.
other price.
There was technically different battery options for the original Mach 1 that you could do. Like if you ordered and then emailed them, they could do different battery configurations. So I'm
It's
sure they
great when
have
it's
some
great when
more
company.
releases in mind.
I like it when companies will work with the consumer in that way, isn't it? These bespoke companies. People always say about Stooge in the States, he's very open to doing it. You've got Tramper
Yeah,
in the
Stooge
UK.
does. Stooge made Mo made custom axles for a Nomad, so James could put SRB wheels on it.
Brilliant.
They were
That's
$700 for axles, but
it was
he
to
did it.
make it possible. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
fair play. You need people like that. Yes, it's brilliant to hear that. I love the stories when people help each other out as well, like loaning boards and you know bits of gear that people need. It's a very friendly group, really, isn't it? Generally.
Sorry, I was reading the post on Facebook.
Multitasking. You got a couple of screens on the go there, then.
I got two right here. I'm shopping for tires up here.
Wow. For
Scrolling
your
Facebook
board
on the
or
side.
for your board or yeah.
I'm looking at going up to 9 inch, and
Ah,
I want something that has more tread than Novas do.
I've got a link to you. I might send you after the show. I've been running some lines lately from one of the Chinese firms, and they've been okay.
Okay, that.
Yeah, I was joking earlier off camera that it'd be nice to get sponsored for tires of how many we go through riding all the miles.
Yeah, that would be sponsor for
Like the
just
mate,
tires would be amazing.
just tires is the major consumable. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
yes, please.
I'm on my fourth set of Novas since ESK8 last year.
Okay, so it's about one a quarter then, I guess. It's been a year now, isn't it? It's pretty good. Knowing
Yeah, it's
what kind
honestly
of
not bad at all, especially considering I do
distances
race
you do.
weekends
Yeah.
and stuff on the
Well,
same tires.
that's gonna really affect the wear, isn't it? The racing. Were we chatting earlier about 15-minute wear out on the one tires? Is that
Oh
right?
yeah. One of the people in the scene did. I can't remember what tires it was, but they
Mm-hmm.
went from completely brand new to corded in 15 minutes,
That's
which is
incredible, isn't it? It's
that's
quickest I've ever heard
absolutely
that.
insane. Like you have to be absolutely cooking around the track to kill a set of tires that
And
fast.
I'm also thinking, where were they racing? Was it a hot climate? Was the ground hot as
I
well? The
think that's
surface
just.
as
I think
well?
that was just like just T race practice. in
Oh,
like
T-race, wow.
standard conditions. Maybe a little
Yeah,
warm
yeah.
outside, but
But
yeah, it
nothing,
was
nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah.
yeah. But
They
I can't
can get
remember
hot
what
the
colors
time.
those were.
No, no, we don't. It's just so quick, isn't it, to cord them?
Yeah, I haven't.
They
I
can.
actually haven't even. I haven't taken a pair of Novas all the way down to the core yet.
Oh, that's good.
That's why I still have. Yeah, that's why I still have that set in the second set that I have on this board in the first place. I took them off
There we go.
of because they were getting kind of thin, and I was getting a lot of
Yeah,
flats.
yeah. That does happen, doesn't it? I find you sort of flat out and you realise how thin the tyres become when you feel it next to the one that's been replaced with. The 9-inch tyre's got so much more rubber than 8-inch. It's incredible.
That's one of the reasons why I want to go to 9-inch because I may have
It
to cut my deck to fit them.
got you. I want to say, how can I put this now? So there's not 1/9 more rubber going from 9-inch to 8-inch. It seems like twice as much. It's not twice, but I feel it is
Yeah,
almost. You know?
the size. I was looking at some comparisons on the ESK8 news forum,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a side by side photo of the same tire in
Eight,
8-inch and
eight
nine
and
inch,
nine.
and the
Yeah,
9-inch
yeah.
tire is freaking
Twice as
massive.
wide. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Twice. They're twice the weight sometimes. I've looked on the specs on the tramper mud pluggers. They have all the weights, and the 9-inch weight is twice as the 8-inch weight. And then they do a 7-inch mud plugger, which is just like it's tiny, so light.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I love those tires for off road. That would wear down quicker on the road, but off road I've not found a better tire yet. So that'd be my first choice of sponsorship, please. Ted, the owner, I know he's traveling around Italy at the moment. He's on some tour, so hope he's having fun till he comes back soon.
Let's see if I can do this. Oh, dang. I guess I can't. Let's see.
What are we trying to do there, Dan?
Suki, I'm gonna
Here we
send
go.
you.
Yeah. We can see a picture on the screen. In fact, yeah, 9 to 8 people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, that second photo right there is the exact picture that I
Yeah.
was about to send you.
Brilliant.
Like
Yeah,
that's
there we
that's
go.
that's an 8-inch tire
That
on the right
shows
right
it.
there. That 8-inch
They,
tire looks like a 6-inch tire.
yeah. Imagine putting a 7-inch one there. So the one time we were at the forest, my local Cumcarn rider, Drew came and did last Wednesday, and we had someone with 6-inch tires, 7-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch, and 10-inch, and we put all the boards next to each other, and it was incredible. I think we had a Propel with 10-inch. I was on the 9. John Davey was on 8. We had like an Evolve on 7, and someone else was on 6. So yeah, the 9
Yeah, I
is the way
think.
to go, I think.
Yeah, I think 9 inch
If your
is.
board is powerful, obviously your board is powerful. I've seen this. Yeah, if you've got the torque and the power, run the 9s. I say if weight's not an issue for you because they do weigh a bit more, well, twice.
Yeah, my board already weighs 50 pounds. It's not going to matter that much.
No. Historically, I've ridden 9s in the winter and I've gone to 8s in the summer, but the weather is kind of summer now, and I'm still on the 9s. I'm just enjoying them. And obviously more speed, about 3 mile an hour more top speed. So
I
it's
don't
nice.
need more top speed. My board tops out at 52 already, but
That's enough,
I'm
isn't
okay
it?
with more top speed.
Yeah. That's plenty. I find when I'm riding with my friends on the trikes and the EUCs, I'm better on the 9s and the 8s. But it's horses for courses. If I was going, yeah, sometimes you'd even want a 7-inch tire on in a real sort of tight turny sort of off-road route.
Yeah, that's. I think that's one of the coolest things about Skate is changing like the smallest things and seeing how it changes your board and how it feels. Because
Yeah.
like I
Well,
didn't expect changing gearing to change how the board felt, but it does.
oh,
It
Yeah, for
absolutely
sure.
does.
Definitely.
And I'm not even talking about like the torque line and like the speed up line and stuff. Like I'm not completely outside of power output and whatnot. Just
Uh-huh.
changing gear ratio just makes the board feel different.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it'll cruise at different speeds then, won't it, as well? And it'll
Hmm.
sound different, just feel like a different
Yeah, it
type of
definitely
motor, I
sounds
guess.
different. But I
Mm.
also went from straight cut to helical,
Yeah,
so
that'll
it's
do it as well, won't it?
whisper quiet now. Like my
Yeah.
even for straight cut drives, like you can ask a couple of my friends. Mine specifically screams so ridiculously loud.
Was that the
I
board
don't.
dynamics you want? Which ones are those?
Yeah, they're both board dynamics. I just switched
Yeah, yeah.
the gears. I love board
Um,
dynamics gear drives.
yeah,
I
I
have
only
six
hear good
thousand
things
plus
about them.
miles on them, and they've
Yeah.
yet to skip a beat. Like I haven't. I had to reset my backlash one time because my Loctite failed.
Yeah. I hear you. Oh, that's great. That's what we want.
Yeah, I
Got a
love
little bit of
boards
an
that you
echo
can
on.
just not mess with anymore. Like you get them done, you ride them, and you
Yeah.
just ride them. You know,
It's
no
it's
touching it
just
no more. So yeah.
just set them and forget them, isn't it? Loctite everything up. I've actually welded my pinion on my gear drive now on my motor pinion. That ain't coming off.
Solid.
Yeah, touch wood, off road, hitting it hard, just keeps on trucking. I'm on the on the gear drives. It's all good. But it's getting the parts, isn't it? I hear that can be an issue with. Do you have issues getting parts with board dynamics, or are you no worries?
Yeah, he's got a very, very limited stock, and unless enough people show interest on another production run, he probably won't be doing another one.
Everyone jump on board. Then they're such good gear drives. We don't want them to drop out the
Yeah,
market.
they're so ridiculously simple. Like
Mm,
it's like five or six things that
yeah,
it just works. Like
yeah.
the bolts in them are captive too. You don't so when you take them apart, the bolts don't just fall out of it.
Ah, that's a good feature, isn't it? I like that feature. Yeah, we need sort of good, reliable steel gear drives you can get parts for. In the UK, it's been Moon drives. Are very popular. St. John's got those in his trike now. And then it was the Apex drives, which you can't get anymore,
Yep.
which people are very sad. A lot of people wish they could, or someone make something similar. Um, Yeah, I think when you make these things, it's they're not people aren't always having to buy replacement parts, are they? It's not like belts, and
Mm-hmm.
you kind of got an income revenue with renewable consumables like tires and belts and such. It's
Yeah. I don't know.
first world problems I call these.
I think Gear Drive is just superior. The
Mm.
there's a limit to the power that a 15 millimeter wide belt can hold, and
Yeah,
that limit is about
even even
150 amps.
even a 20 millimeter belt. I'll tell you, Devin. I've ridden 20 millimeter belts.
Yeah,
Definitely
there's still a limit.
when mud gets in there as well, you're always stretching and breaking them.
Mm-hmm.
Gear drives is sealed, as we said, just set and forget.
Yep,
Um,
exactly. Especially
but
if it's all enclosed steel, like my
yeah,
I got
yeah.
them right here. I will show you a set of Bordnamics gears with over
Uh-huh.
5,000 hard miles on them.
The actual gear, are we going to see a five
The
thousand
actual
mile
gear,
gear?
yeah,
Nice. We're looking for
brand
sharp
new.
cuffs.
Like,
Wow, I can't. Yeah, I got you, and it's still
but
working
this
well,
isn't a
not
brand new
skipping a
gear
beat.
drive. This is
No,
5,000
it's a
miles
five
of use.
thousand mile. Yeah, it looks really fresh, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's still shiny.
And
Like,
the teeth are engaging well. That's always a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm seeing you. Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
they're
Brilliant.
still basically brand new.
That's fab. So maybe that's why people aren't having to buy that many of them. If
Yeah,
they keep on
you buy them
working.
once and you don't have to ever purchase
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, that's the sad thing for the vendor, I guess. Then you have to
Yeah,
find some part that's really simple for us to swap, but we have to. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean there is
Uh,
technically a consumable in Board Dynamics gear drives.
right.
There's a rubber O-ring
Yeah,
that
I know.
goes in there, that eventually even with a shitload of grease in there, eventually it's gonna get
Yeah,
thinner because it's rubber.
yeah, absolutely. You can't stop that, can you?
But other than that, the
I
only consumables are bearings,
yeah.
and
As long as we get them,
there's only three bearings in it. There's
they're
the
gonna
one
be
main big one, and then two like skate sized ones.
okay. So they're easy enough to get hold of the sizes. Isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just those the bespoke parts you want to put together from those. Isn't it?
yeah. The only
The
bearing in here that
actual.
is going to be kind of weird to get
Mhm.
is this one.
Yeah, I
So
see.
it's
You should.
underneath the outer case, but it's right here, so it's kind of big.
It
But
is
the
big,
only
yeah.
other ones, I don't
Should
even
we
know if
get
there
any
is any
size?
other one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that one, this
Okay.
bearing, and
I
this
see.
one.
I see.
But those are the only
Yeah.
two bearings in the entire system.
Cool. Yeah, I think you
So
should
there's
get hold of those.
not very much room for things to get messed up, I guess.
This is what we wanted. How about chain drive? Have you played with chain drive at all?
I haven't tried it before.
Hmm.
I've heard mixed opinions about chain drive.
Yeah. Yeah. I I
One
ha-
of
I
the things I don't like is the noise.
mhm.
I don't like how a chain sounds. Like even if it's on a motorcycle, if you don't
Okay.
hear an engine over the chain, I don't want to hear just a chain. That
Okay.
just doesn't sound very cool. But I've seen it depends on the chain that you use. I've
Yeah.
seen a guy that he had issues with a 25H chain and went up to a 35H chain and didn't have any more issues after that.
There we go. If you go a chunky enough chain, I'll alleviate a lot of the problems on it. Quite a few of my friends are running it, and I'm kind of just watching how they're going now and seeing how
Yeah, I
reliable
was
it
going to
really
ask, have you
is.
seen anybody like break a chain or anything like that on ESK8?
Yeah, I've seen some chains pop, master links go and what have you when we've been off roading.
I have
Um,
also seen I've seen somebody with chain drive bend a motor shaft.
I've seen that many times. That seems to be one of
Yeah,
the problems. You need to have a strong enough shaft, I guess, and it's
yeah.
thick enough. And
Do you
yeah,
know if the bent ones that you've seen were 8 or 10 millimeter shafts?
it's been more V8s,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah,
I
yeah, that
did.
seems to be
That
an
was one
issue.
of the first things I noticed was an issue with Eastgate is 8 millimeter axles. Like
Yeah.
my first board that I ever built was on 8 millimeter axles, and I bent those axles consistently. Yeah, yeah.
Cat's interested. Saw chains. Wants to
It's
know
like
what's
no,
going
no
on.
chains, no, gear drive only.
Yeah, so some of 8 mil, yeah, lots of bent axles. I run 12 mil on my mountain board, so that's kind of hard to bend. You have to come from a big drop or be incredibly
Yeah,
heavy.
that's what is on dualities is 12 millimeter, and I've
I
yet
don't
to
hear,
bend 10, so I
I,
very
d-
highly doubt I'm going to bend a 12.
I don't really hear problems with the 12.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's good.
12 should be
That's one
fine,
note.
big enough.
Some of my friends with the trikes over winter, there's been a lot of breaking them, and they've just been sort of strengthening and beefing in things up. So eventually, it won't break anymore if you do it enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
goal.
that's one way to do it.
Get it to quit breaking.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
yeah.
the FAFO method.
Mhm. I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And yeah. So what can you say? As long as people are having fun and the humans aren't getting broken and smiling, something's going right.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
excited about new tires. I want,
the go kart ones, isn't it?
yeah, that's that and the new Propel tires that are coming on the Vector. Those look
Okay.
really really nice too.
Hmm.
I think that's where more companies should invest some money is into some actual R&D on some real tires.
Yeah.
Because right now, I guarantee you, the majority of tire manufacturers for ESK8, they're just using some generic ass rubber, some
Yeah.
just generic synthetic rubber. Inboards uses tree rubber, which is really good. That's why they grip as well as they do for only being 50 millimeters wide, and that's why the Supernovas perform as well as they do. But I need 8 and 9 inch tires, people.
In that quality rubber.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
can't
hear you.
run. This board cannot run 7 inch tires. It already touches the ground at 8 inch tires. One of the reasons why I'm debating going to 9, get that little extra clearance. The Vector tires are 100 millimeters wide. They're 4 inches wide, so they're basically stooge tires, but with air pressure, and 7 inch instead of 6. Oh, James, you cut out again. Your mic stopped working. Nope. Yeah, this technical difficulties. See you.